Saturday, yoga for all. Look around. We have all ages, all sizes, all people. This is what yoga is about, because yoga is already inside of us. And what is yoga? It's the state of ease. This ease that follows us through the days, through our ups, through our downs. We look in and we find ease. Often in our classes, I've been saying, hey, let's find where we're holding tension and we send our breath there. Today, we're going to focus on what's called Santosha, contentment. So we're going to find the contentment in these shapes and in these moments. And we're just going to revel in the deliciousness of being content, at peace, naturally at ease. We're going to start seated on our mats. We can sit on the ground if we have, moms and grams, a hard time getting down, up and down on these mats. That's what these awesome chairs are for. Okay. Because we can do a lot of the same stuff in the seat. Okay. If anyone has not done chair yoga, I recommend it. Even if you're like, hey, I don't need a chair, it's a beautiful way to practice and to have that little friend to balance, to hold us up. So legs out in front of us. This is called staff pose. We would think this would be easy, but once we start to sit there, we really feel. We feel these legs all along the earth. We feel that tailbone in the ground. And if we're new to a yoga mat or a yoga practice, it's all about the breath. The breath is what connects our mind and our body. So bringing a hand to our heart and then a hand to our belly, we just start to breathe. By breathing in either our nose or our mouth and feel that breath come through our chest into this belly space. Just like it was a balloon. First breath is always the tightest. Breathing in and breathing out. Do a body scan with the breath. Follow the breath and just kind of notice where we have that tension. Maybe where we feel that soreness. What part of our body perhaps feels tired. And then breathe into that space and let it out. But now we're going to tap into that Santosha. It means contentment in Sanskrit. Find what part of your body feels good. Notice where your body is already at ease. Where our body is already content, where it is already comfortable. Our mantra today, see the good here. Or accept, don't resist. On our inhales, we're going to reach our arms up to the sky. We stack our spine, we get nice and tall. And then exhale, just start to forward fold, just hinging from these hips, bringing these hearts down. Whew, there we go. Whatever spot held us back, breathe into that space. Visualize that breath going there, and then exhale, see if we can fold a little more. Breathing in, we're moving with our breath. We're letting this breath bring that Santosha a little more in, that contentment, that ease, that comfortable. 2 more breaths, never forcing. Letting the air do the work for us. Is there any way we could do less here? Maybe we could soften our face a little more, our shoulders. Perhaps we're forcing the fold. Maybe we take a step back and let the breath fold us. Softly coming up. Bring those legs nice and wide on the mat. It could be just as wide as your mat. It could be way off the mat. You decide. Get that flesh away from your sit bones. We inhale, we reach up for the sky. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. Of course, that space in between those legs or maybe that lower back is where we feel tension. But let's focus on where we feel pretty good here. Breathing in, breathing out. What would contentment in this pose look like? Santosha. Perhaps we set an intention here. We're turning inward. What brought us to our mats? What do we want to get out of it? We like to make these little goals and prayers. They connect these body movements up to our highest self. And how do we connect mind, body, spirit? Through this gift of our breath we've been given. Breathing in and breathing out. Coming up with the spine, keeping our legs as they are, we're going to side bend. Left hand, it inhales and it comes up towards the sky. And then exhale, left hand comes over towards our right foot. Our right foot. Stacking left shoulder on top of right. Never force, follow the breath. Breathing in, breathing out. One of my favorite mantras, it focuses our brain on the here and the now. Breathing in, breathing out. Take this left sit bone and plug it into our earth. Yes, we can maybe make that body scan and feel where we're feeling tension. Notice where we're feeling tension. But how about today we flip it to that side of light? Where are we feeling Santosha? Where do we feel pretty good here? Where do we feel actually comfortable in the side fold? Inhale, both arms come up to our sky. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. Yoga is moving with intention. To notice how maybe one side feels different than the other. All this noticing is what keeps our brain in this game, in our here, in our now. Inhale, bring that crown up, top of our head to the top of the mat. Exhale, see if we can fold a little bit more. Walking those hands up, right hand, inhale, bring it up to the sky. Exhale, right hand comes over towards our left side. We feel it so we can heal it. Breathing in, right shoulders on top of left. Breathing out, maybe we can side fold a little more. Take that right sit bone and plug it into the earth. It's pretty easy to notice where we don't feel ease, where we're holding that tired, tight muscle tension. But dig in a little deeper and find the Santosha, the contentment, that naturally, that comfortable that we carry around. When we focus on the good, the days look a little bit brighter. Inhale, both arms come up. Exhale, wide leg forward fold again. 2 more breaths here. Inhale, crown comes up. Exhale, see if we can fold a little more. The deeper we breathe into our bellies, the deeper we're telling our body that this is a moment of Santosha, that we are safe here, that we are comfortable here, that life is all good in the here and the now, just by focusing on this belly breath. Yes, coming up, legs up. Maybe we windshield wiper them left to the right, to the left. Seated cat-cows. We're going to sit just an easy seat, crisscross applesauce. We could sit in a half lotus like I'm going to. We could sit bound angle. We all have these awesome bodies, and they are unlike anybody else's. Seated cat-cows, that means we bring our hands to our legs, and we inhale, our hearts come up to the sky. Exhale, round the back, look at your belly. Santosha, contentment, inhale, heart starts to come up. We're lengthening all this front body, yes. Exhale, we're curling that spine, looking at our midline. Inhale, all that fresh, new life energy, breath. Exhale, we use this rounded spine to kind of squish out all that old air that's settled at the bottom of our lungs. We've already used it. We don't need it anymore. It no longer serves us. Inhale. This beautiful sun-charged breath. Exhale. It's pretty easy to feel where we're holding that tension, but we don't want to concentrate on the tightness all the time. Let's dig in a little deeper, and while we're doing this movements, find where we're holding that Santosha, that inner contentment. What parts of us feel actually pretty good doing this? I love bringing fresh air into my lungs, supercharging our blood with those red blood cells ready to fight anything they got to take over in that body. Awesome. It doesn't take 3 weeks for yoga to work. It just takes a couple breaths. How are we feeling? Let's revisit our intentions. Maybe hands to heart center. What brought us to our mats? What do we want to get out of it? Do we maybe want to dedicate the benefits of this practice to a loved one? Do we want to send some love out to someone who is not with us presently? Do we want to work on our breath, on our being happy in this moment, carrying it to the next moment? On our exhale, we're going to come up into tabletop hands and knees. This concrete's a little hard, little rough stuff. So if we need to fold up some mats, protect those knees, we can. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Now work on this core line where the top of our head's coming to the top of the mat. And then check our tailbone, that little tip of our spine. Uncurl it so it goes to the back of the mat. What do they say? Happy back, happy life. Every breath in, grow that spine a little bit more. Bringing some ease into our face and our shoulders. Full cat-cows. Inhale, belly drops, heart pulls forward. This is a cow. Exhale, rounding the back now, looking through those legs for cat. Inhale, lengthening front body, all that fresh day into our lungs. Exhale, all that stuff we've used up, we don't want to carry it around with us anymore. Coming to center. If this is enough for you, stay here. We pretend we have little blueberries under our palms we don't want to squish. Helps Save our wrists a little bit. Balancing table. We're going to bring one right leg back. Maybe this is where we're going to be today. Maybe we want to challenge ourselves a little more and bring a left hand forward. Notice the breath. Once we move into a spot, we hold the breath. We don't want to do that. We're in yoga. We're breathing in. We're breathing out. These little polka dots, a little rock on the ground or a little spot on your mat, if you stare at it, it keeps you physically balanced, mentally focused. It's easy to pick out the bad stuff in this shape. Let's pick out the good. We're defying gravity. We're floating. We're stretching out the back. We're feeling great. Santosha. Bring that hand down. Bring that knee down. Full cat-cows. Inhale, heart comes forward. Exhale, rounding that back again. Inhale, new life, love. Exhale, out with the old. Coming to center, find our dristi, our little polka dot on this ground. Left foot comes back. Foot is flexed like it's against an imaginary wall. Maybe this is enough for us here, concentrating on bringing that hip back and this crown forward. Perhaps we want to modify and come into balancing table. Bring this right hand out nice and long. Santosha. This is your body. It's not anybody else's. We are not built like one another. We are not one another. Yoga is an individual practice. Yoga for all. We can all do this. We all have bodies. We all have breath. We all can find that ease into that moment. Exhale, come on down. One cat-cow. Inhale, heart pulls forward. Exhale, rounding the back. A quick child's pose before we come up in a little bit of a flow. What does that mean? It means our knees come wide on our mats. Toes touch, and then we try to bring those hips down to our heels. And then we walk these hands out and bring our heart down to the earth. Santosha. Find yourself in this moment. Breathe where you are right here. There's nothing you need to do here. We just need to breathe it in, breathe it out. If the mind starts to wander, do you tell yourself a mantra? I am. I am is an awesome mantra when we're talking about contentment, because whatever words we put after it shapes our reality. I am good. I am happy. I am healthy. I am here. I am breath. I am that I am. Tabletop, hands and knees. We're going to curl these toes. We can stay in a table if this is good for us. We could also curl those toes, come into a downward facing dog. My personal hardest thing in a yoga practice is the stillness in a down dog. This is not easy stuff. But bring that ease into it. Breathing in, breathing out. Come stand up, sweetheart. So we can hold on to the chair. There we go. We'll modify. We'll use a chair. Hold on the chair and then just walk your feet back. You're doing the same thing, but we don't have to get up and down off that ground anymore. Find the ease. When the mind starts to talk us out of it, how do you talk yourself back into it? I am here. I am bringing those shoulders down the back. I'm getting fresh blood to my brain. We're going to all start walking our feet towards our hands, a forward fold. Yes, breathing in here. And then we're going to round, come all the way up to the sky. Here's a seat if you want to use it, dear. Yes. Extended mountain, rising up, grabbing this beautiful day. Exhale, hands to heart center. Breathing in and up. Exhale, forward fold. If we're holding onto those chairs, we can just fold in half. For the rest of us, we're going to try to bring the top of our head down to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold again. Coming all the way up, reaching, using this back strength, rising to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to step back for our warrior one. We're going to take this left foot and we're going to step back. Keep these legs on two different tracks. Right knee is over ankle, hips are pointing forward. Yes, look at you girls. Now, when we're here, we rise the arms up, or maybe we hold on to one of these seats to keep us balanced. Definitely focus on your spine, how it wants to, tip of this tailbone wants to stick out to the back of the mat. Tuck it in. This north and south pole. Feel the stamina we're building up into our knees, into our thighs. Has the breath changed? Breathing in and out. What do you like about this shape? Let's concentrate on that. I feel strong here. I'm strengthening, lengthening my lungs here. Working on that strength of our hips. We're going to inhale, straighten our front knee. If I'm holding onto that chair or not. Exhale, melt your heart down to it. This is called pyramid pose. People get too wrapped up into picking out all the bad parts of something. It's easy for us to feel where we're feeling tight and sore. How about we switch that mindset today? Where do we feel good here? Look at what we're doing. We're trying new things. We got out of the house. Right hip gently comes back. We're going to inhale, come back up into warrior one. Find that drishti. It's a focal point that's low on the ground out in front of you. Commit to that contentment, Santosha. If I was holding onto the seat, we're going to come into warrior three. Just get light off of that left foot, float it up. Maybe hands to heart center. Maybe hands to that chair. Yes. Breathing in, breathing out. Long held poses. Take the time, find the good in now. We're floating, we're flying. We are superhumans. I am that I am. I am good, I am here, I am breath. I am now. Bring this left foot, bring it all the way down. Inhale, warrior one again. If we're on the chair, we're just going to come to standing. The rest of us, we get to transition through this. Big breath in here. Exhale, hands come down to the mat, and our feet come back for plank. Feel how strong and long we are in plank. Exhale, come all the way down to the earth. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk those feet towards your hands. We're in that forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold again. Fresh blood to brain. What a gift. Inhale, reach these arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're flowing. We're going to go in that warrior one on the other side. We're going to step this right foot back. Our feet are on 2 different railroad tracks. Hips are pointing forward, left knee over ankle. We can hold on to the back of a chair if we need to. Check this tailbone, how it likes to swoop out to the back of our mat. Tuck it in. Saves that lower spine, engages this lower belly area that we all love so very much. Reach those arms up. Find the good in now. What do you like about this? Bring that Santosha in. Breathing in, breathing out. Accept it, don't resist it. The brain is the hardest part of the body to adjust in asana. Asana is the movement of yoga. The brain is the hardest part of the body to adjust. Iyengar said that. Straighten this front knee, breathe in. Exhale, heart melts down to it. Left hip gently comes back. Breathing in, breathing out. Where do you feel good in this crazy shape? The more we focus on positivity and goodness and gratitude is actually the easier it gets for us to learn new things. We become open to change around us. We accept things with a little bit more grace. Bending that knee, coming back up into our warrior one. Finding our drishti, this focal point that's in front of us, getting light off that back foot, warrior 3. Fly. Maybe we have hands to those chairs, maybe hands heart center. Bring that right foot back. Bring this crown of our head forward. We're always working on spine lengthening here. Breathing in, breathing out. I love to notice, what do I say to myself when I fall down? Am I too hard on myself? Am I overly critical? We can just get back up again. We're doing it. I am that I am. I am good. I am here. I am love. I am now. Exhale, right foot comes down to the ground. Warrior 1. Big breath in here. If you're using that seat, you can walk your feet back into that downward dog I showed you. The rest of us, we get to vinyasa through. Yes! Big breath. Exhale, hands come down to the ground. Feet come back for plank. Breathing in and plank. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Bring this heart up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk those feet towards our hands. We're in that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold again. Try to get that top of that head down. Reach our arms all the way up to the sky. There we are. We're all in standing, extended mountain. Exhale, chair pose. Bend at those knees. Bring those hips behind those heels. Maybe we're holding on for some balance to the seat if we have it. This is more of a difficult shape to find the goodness in it. You're doing great. You can bring, yeah, perfect. Whew. There's a lot going on here. How's our tailbone? Tuck it down. Nice, engaged core. We feel the strength of our legs. There's a magnet in between. We could easily pick out all this stuff we don't like about this. Let's dig in deeper and find what we do like. Breathing in, breathing out. Rumi says, raise your words, not your voice. Raise your words, not your voice. It is rain that grows flowers, not thunder. Raise your words, not your voice. It is rain that grows flowers, not thunder. Look what we can do. This isn't a lazy boy. This takes a lot of work, a lot of determination. Breathing in, rise those arms up. Exhale, let's wiggle out those hips a little bit. High lunge. It's similar to Warrior One where we stay on 2 tracks. Warrior One, our right foot drops at 45 degrees. In high lunge, we're going to take this right leg and step it straight back. All our toes are going to come forward. We can do whatever we want with these hands of ours. It's our practice. Tuck the tailbone down. Use the drishti on that focal point, yes. Where are you putting your energy? Are you putting all that energy into keeping those hips up? See if we can use that energy to drop them down. We would like all our toes, see, pointing forward. This is the real deal right here. We feel these hips literally screaming at us. And then we tell them, hey, it's all good. Look what we can do. 2 more breaths. Every exhale, see if we can drop down maybe a little 1/2 inch. Maybe we can find a little bit more Santosha. Contentment here. One more. We got it in us. Exhale down. We ain't playing today. Left hand comes out here in front of us. Inhale. Exhale. Let's bring this left hand over to that left side. Twist this lunge. Find the good in this. Yes, perfect. Don't force, use your breath. Every breath, crown comes up. Every exhale, we try to deepen the twist. Inhale, come forward. If we're using those seats for balance, you can come up to a standing. The rest of us, yes, we get to vinyasa through. Exhale, hands to the mat. Feet come back for plank. Plank is a great neutralizer. Really get nice and long and strong here. Exhale, down to the earth. You could just come up and then look what mom's doing over here. She's got it. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk those feet towards our hands. Walk as if your feet are kissing the earth because we love this earth below us. We need it. Inhale, half lift. Tear this mat in half without actually even moving your feet. Feel all the space that happens into our lower back and into our sacrum. Exhale, fold again. We're giving ourselves a little bear hug here. Inhale, come all the way up to the sky. Exhale, we're going to step this left foot back for high lunge. We want all our toes coming forward. Right knee, we want to try to put over that right ankle. And then, I know it, my breath's right here because I'm holding everything up. And no, find the ease. Find that breath. 3 breaths here. Breathing in. Breathing out. The brain is the hardest part of the body to adjust. Be boss of it. I am good. I'm enjoying my Saturday. Sending myself love. Breath. Sending light to all these dark corners of our body that need to release. They've been holding too much. Arms come out here in front of us. Inhaling here. On our exhale, right hand comes over towards that right side. Twist this high lunge. The more we force our body, the more it holds on. So use your breath. Crown comes up to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, see if we can deepen our twist a little more. Breathing in. We feel the brain game that this practice is. How do we link brain and body? It's through the breath. Come forward. Inhale here. We can walk our hands up to if we're holding onto seats, or exhale, downward facing dog. Or plank, that's what I mean. Inhale and plank. Exhale all the way to the earth. Whoo, inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Yes. Walk those feet as if they are kissing the earth. We love this earth. It takes care of us. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold again. Bring these arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's work on balance. Balancing poses are great to work on Santosha, contentment, because when we fall out, I used to say pretty nasty things to myself. Come on, Lena! We talk in this bossy tone. I can be bossy if you can believe that or not. Right knee comes up. Just find your balance here. We can hold on to a seat if we need to. Exhale, just touch that right foot down. Inhale, gracefully bring it up. Exhale, bring it down. How's this body doing? It's working for us. Bring it up. Bring it down. This time we're going to take this right ankle and bring it over the left thigh, setting up for figure 4. Use this steady breath in, steady breath out to stand here. Yes, holding on to the seat. Perfect. For the rest of us, breathe in deep. And all of us are going to start bending into this left knee. Standing figure 4. It's easy to find that tension right there in that right hip. But then find that goodness that stretch starts to happen. And how does it happen? Breathing in, breathing out. Maybe we need to hold our mommy's hand. It's okay. We can do that. How we doing? The deeper the breath, the deeper this body will let us get here. Because we've told ourselves, hey, we're good here. We can hold this. Breathing in, breathing out. We're going to bring this right knee back up. We've already done this. Bringing it back for warrior 3. Right foot comes directly behind us, flying again. I picked a lot of balance poses because, wow, let's find where we're holding ease here. We got to dig in deep. We got to dig in past that tightness, past that tired, past those angry muscles, and find the goodness of the moment. That is yoga, right? Being awesomely okay with whatever is thrown at us. Come up to standing. Whoa, my left hip is screaming. Shake it out. Let's give ourselves a nice side body stretch. Inhale, arms come up to the sky. Exhale over towards your right side. Feel this breath enter all along our left side body. Left foot is into the earth. Inhale, come up. On our exhale, over towards our right side. Over to the left side. Yeah. Breathing all along this right side body. Feel that right foot into the ground. Coming up to center. I like to bring my hands down into Tadasana, which means palms here forward. Also, hands to heart center is very grounding. Left knee starts to come up. And then we bring it down. And then we bring it up. Oh, well, that looks lovely. And then we bring it down. And then inhale, we bring it up. Exhale, we bring it down. Figure 4. Take this left ankle and cross it over that right thigh. Maybe this is enough for us. actually gets easier the deeper we get into it. When we breathe in and then exhale, start to sit back into this 4. We have walls next to us if we need to hold on to them. Locate the deep, deep breath. Breathe in as deep into our belly as we can. Watch how the body responds. It's finding that happiness in there. It's sending that light to that dark corner. Woo-hoo-hoo! Stand up. Yes. Inhale, come all the way up. Shake out that hip. We're going to come wide leg onto our mats. Crown comes up to the sky. There we go. Crown comes up to the sky. Inhale, reach these arms up. We're going to wide leg forward fold. Exhale, start to hinge from those hips. Bring that head on down. Every breath, crown comes up. Every exhale, maybe we can get a little more content on our way down. Look through those legs. Gives us a whole new perspective. Yoga teaches us to notice. Notice what we're saying to ourselves. Notice how we are breathing into ourselves. And once we notice, then we know how to bring that love. To concentrate onto the good. Round your spine up like we're stacking blocks of our vertebrae. Coming up, 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 up. Yes. Feet come out. Knees and toes are pointing in the same direction. Working up into a squat. We're going to start bending those knees over our ankles into temple pose. Work on our north and south pole. Tailbone tucks down, crown is up. Are we spending all that energy holding these legs up? Use that energy to breathe in deep and let them drop down. Now find the good in this shape. I feel like an awesome goddess when I do this. Bring these arms out, cactus arms, or holding on to our chairs. Breathing in, breathing out. Notice when we start holding the breath, this is not to hold the breath. We need it. Raise our words, not our voices. It's rain that grows flowers, not thunder. I am that I am. I am good. I am stuck, but I'm okay. No, breathing in, straighten these front legs. 5-pointed star. We're doing it again. Exhale, come back into this goddess. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Feel the strength. Take up as much space as we can. Exhale, come back into this goddess. Tailbone tucks down. Inhale. The brain's the hardest part of the body to adjust in these movements. Exhale. Bring that tail down. Find the good in this shape. Santosha. Contentment. Coming all the way up. We're going to make our way into sitting onto the mats. Yes. And sit on the mats. We can sit on our seats. I'm going to take a little sip of your drink. That's kosher, right? How we doing? Are we happy-go-lucky yogis? Life's pretty good. Focus on the beautiful days. Legs come out here in front of us. Knees up. Dun, dun, dun. You know where we're going into this? Boat pose. Shoulders come down the back. Find the good in our boat. I just saw a boat out there. It looked pretty lovely. Toes can come to the earth. A nice anchored boat. We could do a half boat. We could bring our legs up into a full boat. The trick is to find the good in your boat. Often yoga, we don't look around, but hey, let's look at our friends and their boats. No two boats are the same. Why do we compare each other all the time? Breathing in, breathing out. What do you love about your boat? Tell it to yourself. Mine is strong. Mine runs on my own gasoline, my own breath in, my own breath out. Legs come out here in front of us. Inhale, rise these arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Crown comes to the top of our mat. Exhale, fold a little more. One more time. Feel ourselves. We're literally giving ourselves a bear hug here. All turned inward. Love this hug. I am. I am good. I am breath. I am love. I am yoga. Softly coming up. We're going to bring this right leg and cross it over our left. If we're onto our chair, we can just cross our right leg over our left leg. Grab that right knee with your left hand. And a nice twist, to just twist out all the yesterdays and to focus on the today. Left or right hand, inhale, bring it up to the sky. And then exhale, start to twist over towards that right side. Breath in, crown comes up to the sky. Exhale, twist out a little more. Yes. Breathing in, you got it. Breathing out. Every breath, we're going to focus on just twisting the spine a little bit more. How do you wring out a towel? We tighten it. We get it nice and long and taut, and then we twist. Just like our spine. Use the breath in. Use the breath out. Find the good in this shape. What do you like about it? What part of it brings that Santosha into your being, that inner contentment, that awesomely okay with everything around us? Come to center. Yes, shake out those legs, shake out those shoulders. Same thing, other side. We're going to take this left leg and cross it over. We're going to grab that left knee with our right hand. Left hand, inhale, bring it up here in front of us. Big breath in, exhale, twist over towards that left side. Inhale, top of our head comes up to the sky. Exhale, deepening that left twist a little bit more. Follow your breath in, we get length. Exhale, we deepen this twist a little more. One more time, breathing in, breathing out. I personally love this stuff so much. When I get into that deep, deep twist, my corners of my lips start to curl up in a nice little smile. I am content. Coming forward, legs out in front of us. If we're onto our seats, you could do a little wiggle or a cat-cow. We're going to forward fold. Inhale, arms rise up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Turn back inward. Revisit your intention before we melt her down. Breathing in. Breathing out. What can you do to feel even more comfortable or content in the now? We're going to come up. We're going to roll all the way down onto the earth. Yes. You're welcome to stay in your seat, or if you want to come into the on the ground, you can. Okay, it's shaded over there too. An inverted staff pose. What does that mean? It means we bring these flat of our feet up to the sky. I like to relate shapes. So this is just like what we were just doing, sitting up. But now we're bringing these feet up. Check the length of your spine. We can use this earth below us to really lengthen and neutralize this thing out. Crown comes to the back of your mat. Tailbone uncurls. Get it nice and long. Big breath in here. Happy baby. Drop your knees nice and wide. Try to keep the top of your feet up towards the sky. Babies do this, and babies sure are happy. Find the contentment. Find the happiness in this shape. Find your deep, deep breath. Breathing in. Breathing out. Notice how the tailbone will start to curl up, and then it's our job just to notice, and then we know how to fix it. We lengthen her back out. This actually slows our heart rate down with our legs above our hearts like this. 3 more breaths. Last shape before our Shavasana. It's that bear hug. That's that bringing those knees to your chest, wrapping your hands around you and squeezing it all in. Be feeling that engagement from our eyelids all the way to our toenails and hugging ourselves in. Maybe we're gently rocking left and right, massaging our back body. And then we come into Shavasana. It's a crazy word for an awesome shape. It means corpse pose. There's nothing to do here than to just be. Lie down, relax. It's the weekend, you're on vacation. Palms face up. There we go. And you just sit and be with it. Beautiful. In yoga, we practice presence. So if the mind starts to wander, just bring it back. Bring it back to that awesome, beautiful earth we have below us. It supports us. Bring it back to this lovely breeze we have around us. Bring it back to that powerful breath. We breathe in, we breathe out. Starting to bring our awareness to our breath again. To that earth below us, that awesome blue sky above us, the peace we have within us. We will meet in sitting. Santosha means contentment, radical contentment, to be happy with to be content with whatever's thrown at us. I mean, this is a hard practice. It's hard work. It means being vigilant about those voices that we hear in our words, or the way we respond to situations we don't have control over. But we do have control over our breath, and we do have control over the gratitude and that grace that we have within us. This is that yoga off the mat, that we are enough. I am enough. Oh, what a powerful mantra to remind ourselves. We don't have to keep trying and doing. We can just be and be happy. And my friends, that don't worry, be happy yogi in me honors that don't worry, be happy person in you. Let's take all this happiness, wipe out all the worries, find our peace. We are enough. Namaste. We don't have to go all the time to receive all the benefits of yoga. If anyone wants to talk to me about class, any comments, questions, contemplations. We did it. You did it. You did it.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you.